morning, guys. Oh, is it Monday? It is Monday. So why not some hype music up in here? You know, why not? Let's get a little bit more of that. Let's just get a little bit. It's Monday. It is February 10th. Did I say it's Monday? Yeah, I said it a few times because it is Monday. And it is the day after the big game. Super Bowl Sunday took place yesterday, and I almost said the Ravens. Don't you love how much I was paying attention to the game? The Eagles put a smackdown. I'm so glad. I'm not a big fan of either team. I don't pay attention to most of that stuff. But if you watch in the morning show, you know me. I was no Chiefs fan, yo. I thought I got a lot of opinions about that stuff. But it was nice to see it happen. I thought the flyover was amazing. I thought the national anthem was great. The game was a smackdown, so it was like, meh. But then, of course, you had a decent halftime show focused around the sporting, the game, patriotism. I thought it was pretty decent. I thought everyone did a great job, but I need to give a huge shout out because it took place in New Orleans, obviously to our first responders. They've been through a lot over the past month and change, and I tell you, those men and women came together, whether they were volunteers, local, county, state, federal partners, really made Super Bowl Sunday, the big game day, a huge success. So to all my firefighters, my law enforcement officers, military personnel, federal agents, thank you, thank you, thank you. It went off without a hitch. I thought it was really funny. If you kept up with a lot of the security protocol, they coded in the Philadelphia area, in the 49ers area, they coated that all the street poles in Vaseline so that people wouldn't climb them. Like, what the heck? But such a good Sunday. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I didn't watch 60 seconds of the game. I literally caught up with everything first thing this morning when I woke up, and then I got greeted with hey, Steve, you're on the anchor desk. So I was victim of one of the most called out day in the country for employees. So I got hit with that. But we had a great morning, guys. Absolutely great morning show. If you did not watch the morning show, head over to clickorlando.com so you can watch that back and you can check that out. Today, we are talking about an intersection where we've gone before, but 90+% of the construction is wrapped up. So I wanted to do a little recap and go and actually hit the travel lanes, show the new travel lanes, show the new traffic signals, show the new turning lanes that are out there, and the signage that is in place. First, though, Saturday night, guys. I'm going to do this without being an emotional dude out on the stream. 3 years ago, I got to meet a lady, a very distinguished lady at a pet store. Little did I know, 3 years later, I would be getting invited out to celebrate her 100th birthday in DeBerry. Her neighbors had reached out to me on Facebook and said, Steve, this lady Marcy is a big, big fan of yours. She's always talking about you, and we would love for you to come by and surprise her. So what you're seeing there, oh, that's Marcy. I love her so, so much. What an amazing human being. We got to hang out. I showed up with some flowers. She said, no presents, just come with your presents. So the DeBerry Fire Department came out. She wanted to see the truck, so we went outside, took some pictures with Results 1. She wanted, the one thing that she asked was a big kiss on the cheek, so I made sure, give her a big kiss on the cheek there. And it was such a great night. About 3.5 hours of fun. The neighbors had it catered, took care of everything for her. She was so dapper in her dress attire. It was just flawless. So a little bit about Marcy before we head out and do this stream, because I think she deserves all the tributes that we're going to give her. So Marcy is 100 years old as of last Friday, this Friday that just passed, and she retired from owning her own catering company. So you would think most people 20 years ago retiring at 80, she'd wrap it up. Absolutely not. She now works for the past 20 years for the food company for pets, Blue Buffalo. I've been plugging them all day because I got to meet also the area supervisor for them. She is currently the oldest employee, obviously, and the most senior employee, the longest serving Blue Buffalo employee. So Blue Buffalo has been around for 21 years. She got on 20 years ago. She works 4 days a week, and she drives herself everywhere. She's still probably got it more together than any of us on this stream and watching right now. One thing that she does that she says that keeps her going is staying active, and she avoids I-4. She has never been on I-4 in over 20 years. She does not drive on I-4, and she is dedicated to taking local roads. It's funny because I asked her, I said, so just not thinking like I was going to get whopped upside the head with a cane, but she didn't hit me. It was just a joke. But I said, Marcy, when are you going to slow down? When are you just going to enjoy life? And she got so serious with me. She's like, what are you talking about? I want to work. I want to do this. And I go, okay, I get it. She goes, this is what keeps me thriving. So Marcy, to her friends, her family, thank you for inviting me out there. I felt so humbled and privileged to be there. Someone to your caliber, waking up every single day, and I happen to be your favorite, makes no sense to me, but I love you for it. So happy birthday. Happy 100 years and 2 days old so far. To even begin to imagine your life experiences, your memories, the love and smiles that you have shared over the 100 years is to be so honored and recognized. I was just a blink of a moment in your life, and we happen to have an amazing connection. If you don't know me, I have a super soft spot for our elderly, and we stand on their shoulders, especially a woman like Marcy to her caliber. There's nothing wrong with that lady. At 100 years old, I can only pray to God and wish that when I'm 70, I'm half of what she had going on. So if you want to read a little bit more, I posted on my Facebook page at Trooper Steve. Head on over there, give it a like, give it a share. Wish Marcy a happy birthday there, because I'm going to take all those and I'm going to send it to her as well. And she's always out and about. So if you're at any pet store locally, understand you might run into Marcy, and she may make you change your pet food as well. So, yes, again, happy birthday, Marcy. We love you. I love you. And from all of us here at News 6, happy birthday, ma'am. All right. So, a couple of weeks ago, we went out to State Road 46A, H.E. Thomas Parkway, and Rinehart. If you're a Lake Mary or Heathrow or Sanford resident, you know overnight for the past, I say, 7 to 8 months-ish, this area has been under extreme construction. And what do I mean by that? With the growth of all our areas, this is one intersection that has been kind of like a pain in the butt. So I live fairly close to that intersection, and as the years have gone on, the traffic has built up a little bit. And out of nowhere one day I said, man, I wish this left turn lane was extended. I wish this right turn lane was extended. They should really take these turn lanes and move them to the side. And FDOT started to do it without even me talking to them. So it's pretty amazing. So I thought on a Monday we ease into the week nice and slow, and then we'll knock out the rest. On Wednesday, I'll be visiting Orange County Animal Services again. The guest that we're going to have, you're going to fall in love with this dog. And then on Thursday, as part of our Hit the Road, we will be interviewing the Ormond Beach Police Chief, riding shotgun here in Results 1. So enough of me, enough of looking at me. You guys like my tie? It changes colors based off of the angle. Sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's purple. I'm hearing things. and I don't know. Oh, we have these new work phones, like, and they open and stuff. You want to talk about driving me crazy? This thing. Absolutely driving me nuts. Because now I have all these devices all over the place. Anyways, let's head up towards 46. I think I'm going to take this the full 30 minutes because we're going to hit every corner of this new intersection. And check it out. I think I just lost my cameras, but it's all right. We're going to get through it, and we'll have a good little ride out there. We'll see what happens. So let's head on up. Right now we're going to do what Marcy does not and head east out here on I-4 from the Lake Mary Rest area. Results 1 currently reading 73 degrees. Chief this morning was talking about how this is going to be a gorgeous week, but if you pay attention to our weather stuff, later on towards the end of the month, we will cool a little bit back down just in the time for that end of February kind of feel. Possibly even touching 90 degrees on Thursday. But right now it is flawless outside, and we're going to head up here to 46A and Rinehart and knock out this intersection a few times and take it out. If you're not familiar with the area out there, it's where one of the largest cemeteries, beautiful memorial garden, is out in this area on in Seminole County. It borders the city limits of both Lake Mary and the city of Sanford, obviously located in Seminole County. And then just west of the intersection on the overpass is the community of Heathrow. Heathrow is not a city limit. It is not anything other than an area in which we address. Similar to like if you were down in the Celebration area in Osceola County. Everyone knows where Celebration is, but it's got a board of directors, and outside of that, that's it. The sheriff's office patrols it, things like that. This intersection is, I believe, 80% county, and then 10% Lake Mary, 10% Sanford. If I have a few brain lapses during this, it's because I am absolutely tired. I didn't even watch the game, and I only got about 3 hours of sleep last night. So we're going to do this together and show you what this new intersection looks like, because I'm actually really excited about it, but that's the traffic nerd in me. So yeah, that's why you got me, guys. If you're looking right now and you're joining us, good morning on this Monday, our 10 a.m. stream. Look at that westbound traffic right now, bumper to bumper. They just cleared up a crash that was blocking the left lane out there. So you're going to be delayed if you're coming in from Deltona or anywhere east of this area, headed in the westbound direction. So we're going to exit here at 101, 101A being the H.E. Thomas. And if you've been with us before, H.E. Thomas is named after a killed in the line of duty deputy with the Seminole County Sheriff's Office, but we also refer to it as County Road 46A, H.E. Thomas Parkway. So we're going to exit right now and head on over. If you're not familiar with this area, it is a thriving area. I love this part of Seminole County. It tends to be fairly calm. We don't see a lot of issues in this area, but the expansion of residents moving out here to Seminole, communities being built, it was just time to really give this intersection, how would you say, maybe a glow up. You know, people get a little touch up, got a little chin touch, little injectors here and there. For the record, I have none of that. I'm not that guy, nor will I ever be that guy. So I just got to clear that up. So what I want to do, we're going to exit. I'm going to hit this as diversely as possible. So I want to exit here, I-4 eastbound, 246. My goal is to head south on Rinehart, and you're going to see some brand new configurations out here that are doing amazing work. So anytime you know where you're going, right, you want to stay to the far right, because ultimately we're going to make another right turn. So we're going to conduct that here, turning signal on. We're going to hold on to the right. This is the new stuff. Check this out. You now have 2 dedicated right turn lanes and a third one coming soon. In this area, these never existed. Neither did this positive barrier right there that you see splitting it. So this is brand new, 3 traffic signals, and 2 of those say no turn on red from this lane. So the only time you're going to be able to ride on red is from the far right. Now these are dedicated and they're perfect. Don't be like that guy. Stay in your lane, follow the stripes, and go all the way around. This 4Runners might have directional issues this morning. We're not going to clown them right away because I'm in a decent mood. We don't want to hand out the clowns right away, right? So you can see how clean they've fully repaved this area, so it is looking fresh. The roadway is smooth, and I have no complaints about it. Especially kind of residing within just a few minutes of this area. This is doing so much. Now, pop quiz for you. We have one person off to the right shoulder digging a hole. Would this be considered an active construction zone with all the barrels and stuff with just one person sitting there? What do you guys think? Put your answers in the box and let me know. Would this be considered an active construction zone with just one construction worker on the shoulder digging a hole? All right, I'll give you your answer here in about 30 seconds. We're going to make a U-turn here at Timaquan and then head west. There, I want to show you some of the new turning lanes that they put in because it's really good stuff. So we'll pull a U-turn. So 2 left turning lanes now are fully extended back. Huge, guys. Look at this. We're going to slide into this one. Look how massive this is. So if you're trying to head, make a left or head west on 46A, there's no more blocking any travel lanes. To include the right travel lane to head east on 46 is the same distance. It was never this large, and the delay that would occur because of the amount of cars pushing in, I don't know what pushing is. Pushing in would then impede the through lane. We do not have that problem anymore because of how much they extended the turn lanes. Sometimes, you know, we will go into areas, they do construction, and you're like, really? That's all you did? I do not know who wrote these plans up, but they are amazing. And that scooter is flying. But they did an amazing, amazing job. And I tell you, it was done so fast. I was so confused because usually these projects take forever. This, great. Green light, let's go. You can see the markings in the ground, and those are for you. So we're going to maintain in the marking. That is what you are supposed to be doing. And we're going to continue over. Look how nicely this is done. We're going to take it up one more intersection, and then we'll pull another U-turn, and we will come right back. So the west side of I-4 and 46 doesn't really need it that bad. You can tell just by the roadway alone that I'm running into a problem here because I can't make any U-turns. So we're going to pull this way. Today, Junior. I understand speed limits, guys. I'm a big speed limit person, but do the speed limit. You do create a obstruction when you are doing under the speed limit and you're highly distracted. Really not a good thing. All right, so we're gonna hit this roundabout real quick. I'll talk to you guys while we do it, and then we'll head back over so I can show you the other stuff. But when you're out there at night, there are some still cleanups happening. So you gotta be careful while you're out there. I don't care if it's 50 people, bad place to put your lawnmower there, dude. I don't care if it's 50 people or one person in the construction zone. It makes it an active construction zone, meaning if someone called me right now or I needed to make a phone call, I am not, hear me out, not permitted to touch my phone. And that's for the safety of you, the safety for the construction workers. Same thing applies in the school zones. I will say this until I am blue in the face, until I am no longer your traffic safety expert. Please put the phones down and pay attention inside of our construction zones. So we're going to head west on east on H.E. Thomas Jr. Parkway right now from I-4 west here from Colonial Center, and then head back over. We're going to take the 2 left turn lanes to head north on Rinehart, which have also been extended which have also put a new concrete barrier in just to make things so much more smooth. I'm telling you, it sounds like I'm a nerd, and it's because I am. I absolutely love when construction works, when it's done efficiently, and it's done in such a timely manner, and this is a great example of it. So if you know anybody out there, whoa, what's going on? I got a semi-truck stopped in the middle of I-4 down there. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good. I don't know if someone on DOT wants to pull up westbound I-4 at 46A. There's a semi-truck in the center travel lane stopped. Anyways, we're going to slide over here to the left lane. Look at this. They've extended the safety area, creating a space between the through lane and the two left turning lanes out here. This creates a nice little gap. It is also, when traffic is really backed, it allows first responders to get wherever they need to if they need to get through the traffic. But this stuff wasn't here a year ago. This looks so clean. So your traffic signals, you have two left turning areas. I can't talk to you guys this morning. Arrows. Maybe I just want Cheerios. And those are designated for you. They did extend them. And I think that was the goal here, was to extend the traffic travel lanes as much as possible in order to fit more cars, right? So we'll make a left here. Looks like they're watering the grass. That's all we needed. And then we'll head north on Rinehart, pull another U-turn, and there's a turning lane I want to show you guys. There's two new turning lanes that they added and one that they extended dramatically. There are some days when I'm out here, I get so frustrated because you wouldn't be able to get into the turn, and it's like, oh, I gotta wait for two more lights. But now the way that they've extended them, it's beautiful. I know not many people say that about traffic plans, but it is beautiful. All right, here we go. Let's make our left. We're gonna head north on Rinehart from eastbound 46A, H.E. Thomas Jr. Parkway here. I'm gonna slide over to the left lane. The markings are crystal clear. The roadway is freshly paved. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. If at any point anybody is present or anybody is working, it is then considered an active construction zone. We're going to make a tight U-turn here very quickly. Actually, no, we're not, because the cars are coming quick. And we're just going to wait for a second, let these cars clear out. I could have done it, but something to know, if I was to do that and those other cars slow down, I have violated their right-of-way. So what's going to happen here, they've added two now right turn lanes, extended right turn lanes, massive, and the left turn here has been extended. There's a new portion I want to show you guys as well. So this left turn, if you're headed south on Rinehart, approaching H.E. Thomas Jr. Parkway, was like this big. It was like a half a sub. Now we got a full foot long public sub going on. Full pub sub travel lanes out here. They're wider, they're clearly marked, they're extended to fit more cars, and surveys happen, guys, just a little behind the scenes knowledge. People just don't go, oh, extended by 100 feet. No, that's why it costs money to fix things, because you have to do a survey. They come out here, they put markings down on the ground, they have surveyors out here monitoring the traffic. Sometimes you'll see those strips of wire going across the roadway. Those are calculating the amount of cars, the exact same time, how fast your vehicle is going. And that data is then used to determine what type of infrastructure advances need to happen. So whoever did this project, I am so thankful for you guys, because this area was done with a lot of thought, and it's definitely assisted. I'm going to tell you, I think once they clear the dead lane right now that's on the right side here to head towards I-4, it's going to look really good. This one I'm about to show you is probably the biggest help, because I got to get my bearings. Westbound 46A approaching Rinehart in the morning and in the afternoon, very, very backed up. What they did here is same thing they've done out on the main line, and they fully extended it out. Gorgeous roadway. So let me show you. They've added a turn lane here, which did not exist former, to get into the apartments of the Vintage. This is Baldwin Fairchild's funeral home, and this is when I say a very beautiful memorial garden. This is where I'm talking about. So the roadway splits out here along 46A east of Rinehart. There's a 7-Eleven conveniently located, and this is all residential, 100%. There's no businesses here. So let's pull a U-turn, this is the designated turnaround spot out here. Pedestrian crossing as well, so you need to be careful. So let's go this way real quick, and I'll show you what I'm excited about. Because this is going to help so many South Sanford, North Lake Mary residents. So before, there are times that the through lanes would get backed up to right about here. No joke, standstill forever, even during this hour right now. Now I'm going to slow down a little bit because there's no cars coming. Look what they did to the travel lane here. This looks like, we're going to turning signal, this looks like I'd be required to pull into the cemetery, but look what it does now. Watch. It goes all the way. I knew we'd give a clown. Here's a clown, let's give it to him. This clown right here, obstructing a travel lane. Just because you messed up. Good job, Chevy. Of course it's a Chevy. So they extended that turn lane dramatically, and it looks so good. And it's helped with traffic a lot. They added a third lane here. They pushed back the shoulder, so now we have a third lane. We're gonna get sprayed, guys. And a turn lane. And then here, it's continuous. I know it sounds like I'm such a nerd excited about this, because I am. So often a project happens and then it's like half done. I wish I was more confident to like cut up with you guys a little bit and say what I want to say, but it's sometimes half done. This is probably the most complete touch-up, glow-up I've ever seen. Dude, really? Thomas, get this Corolla clown for me. This guy just flicked a cigarette out the window. I am no fan of it. 2 clowns here in about 20 seconds. Please keep your nasty cigarette butts in your nasty car. Okay? I don't care if it was a Lambo. I'd call it nasty because they flicked a cigarette out there. Easy way to start a fire. Oh, Steve, you really going to start a fire? Yes, you're really going to start a fire. Keep your dirty, grimy hands inside your vehicle with your dirty, grimy cigarettes, okay? Obviously, I am not a smoker. Not interested in it. It smells. Keep your cigarettes in your car. The outside is not your trash can. I digress. So, as you're headed this way, just make sure you're paying attention. A lot of signs out here. Expect traffic delays. There is so much warning. There's not an excuse to mess this up under any capacity. So I hope this was a little eye-opening for you. I really just wanted to come out and revisit this intersection because I think it was like a month, 2 months ago, every lane out here was closed. This far left turn lane was closed. The right lane here was not fully complete. I'm going to say hi to that guy. And we'll come to a stop here. Lights turning yellow. Remember, yellow means slow down, not accelerate. It can get a little interesting if you decide you want to do that, and then you miss it, and then next thing you know, you're getting T-boned and you're upset about it. Always stop at the initial stop bar. Why? Because what's in front of us right now? A really nice crosswalk. People just waving hi. I'm enjoying today, guys. People are honking. People are saying hi. It's a beautiful Monday, even if I am about to fall asleep. So, if you happen to be out here, H.E. Thomas Jr., until all the barrels are gone, you can expect it to be considered an active construction zone. There are still a lot of few little minute touches that they have to do, and all of those are being conducted in the evening hours. So when I leave sometimes home, I live east of this area. A lot of lane closures, a lot of men and women out of the cars doing work, repaving, because I can see some stuff still needs to get paved. There's always a law enforcement presence out here to get your attention. So no phone, set it, forget it, do what you got to do. But during the daytime right now, this place has got it going on. Great intersection. So have a great day. Be safe. Pay attention. If you got something you want me to check out, hit me up at smontiero@wkmg.com. You can shoot me a Facebook message over at Trooper Steve, and go give Marcy's Facebook post a like. Let her know happy birthday, 100 years old. Or to her, 100 years young. I wish that she could live another 100 years, because her spirit and just her energy, we all deserve to meet people like Marcy. So guys, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Not sure exactly what we're going to do tomorrow yet, but I'm sure it's going to be something entertaining, something interesting, and we will definitely, as always, make it worth it. I love you guys. Drive safely. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.